Hi everyone, today we're doing a nice long flow. We're going to be inviting some hand balances and some core work. So maybe you want like a block or book or anything like that to help you support those movements. And obviously I'll go through gradual beginner level to more advanced levels as we go through the flow so that all of you guys are welcome to try anything. Always take care of your movements. Make sure that you are comfortable and feeling that confidence enough to try the next level before you do so. And if you need a wall at any point, feel free to go over to a wall and use that as support. Super helpful. Otherwise, you don't need anything else. Let's get started. All right, let's get started in the center of your mat actually. So you're just going to roll your hips. You know, I love to start with this. Just getting your hips moving, start to dance. You may not be in your full mode yet, your full courage, your full confidence of the day yet. And maybe you are. Either way, invite that dance. Feed your chakras with confidence, with courage, however this dance finds you. You can roll your hips like a hula hoop. You can shake your hips from side to side like a gentle ripple. If you want this to be a little less dancey, you can just do little circles. We're just gonna take 2 more breaths here. Really find this power to move. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Let's get to the top of your mat. Raise your hands, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. We're gonna start with vinyasa. Step or jump back, plank position. Bend your elbows, guiding your heart to graze the ground. You can come through plank or through tabletop with your knees down just like this. Grab like a blanket or a pillow if you need that today. But we're gonna make your way into upward facing dog or a gentle cobra, slightly bending your elbows or straightening them out in your up dog. Inhale. And exhale. Guide your heart towards the ground, tuck your toes, either again through tabletop or plank, into your plank. Hips up, downward facing dog. Just rock your hips from side to side, maybe stretching out your calves. We're going to prepare our body for more fun hand balances later in the flow. Ripple forward, plank position, and back downward dog. And forward plank. Back down dog. 2 more at your own pace. Feeling your body, feeling that song. Tiptoe your feet up to your wrists. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, fold. Roll up to stand. Raise your hands up and into the sky. Press your fingertips together, guide your hips forward, engage your glutes, and just gently back bend. And fold forward. Walk your fingertips to the right side. It's okay if your knees are bent, if your hands are on a desk or a bed. Walk your hands to the left. You can always bring a chair here too if you want some more assistance. And back to the right. Really breathing in through your nose, out of your mouth, and to the right, left. Good. Fold forward, relax your head. Look forward, step or jump. Plank position or tabletop. Bend your elbows, graze the ground with your belly. into your cobra or upward facing dog. Slowly guide your belly and your heart to hover over the mat. Bend your knees, and we're all gonna meet in a tabletop position. Reach your right arm forward, left toes back. You're going to bend your left knee and just touch your left toes with your right hand and then reach forward. We're gonna do this 8 times at your own pace. We're at 1, 2. Again, follow along with me or go slower or faster. I think we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reach forward, cross your left foot kind of over your right side. Raise your right arm up and into the sky and twist. You might feel this in your right glute a little bit. And if you don't, just twist a little bit more, push your right hips outwards. One last breath, back to center. You can bring your left knee right under your left hip, right fingertips the outside of your right hand, sliding against the mat. We're gonna stretch out your lats a little bit. So slide out your right hand in front of you until maybe your right armpit touches the ground, and you can rest your right ear on your arm. We're just gonna take 3 deep breaths here. One more. Slowly slide up, back to your downward dog. Reach your left hand out in front, right toes behind. Try and keep your shoulder, wrist, and elbow in line, as well as your knee and your hip. It's okay if it's not perfect. I'm sure mine isn't. Reach your left arm forward, bend your right knee, and touch. And forward. Scoop back and touch. 6 more. 5, 4, 3. Engage your core. Keep your pelvis lifting. 2 and 1. Cross your right ankle over your left and twist into your left side. And slowly come back to center. Whoa. Right knee under your right hip. Left fingertips on the ground, slide out. Rest your left ear on your arm. We're just gonna take 3 deep breaths. Last one. Exhale out of your mouth. Slide back tabletop. Tuck your toes under. Downward facing dog. Raise your right leg up and into the sky. And then bend your knee. Push your hips outwards. Feel that deep stretch in your psoas. Relax your head. And push your fingertips into the ground. Allowing you to twist a little bit deeper. Now draw a line across your body into a plank to your left elbow, okay? Come on back. Downward dog. Raise your right knee up and into the sky. Beautiful. We're gonna do 5 more just like this. And twist, touch your elbow, up, open. 4 more. Engage your core. 3, 2, and one. This time, step your right foot in between your hands, high lunge. Beautiful. And breathe here. Maybe pulse a little bit. Left hip pulsing downward. Feeling your breath. Raise your hands up and into the sky. Lower your left knee down to the ground, low lunge. Engage your core, untuck your toes, and hold. You can place your hands on your left glute to assist in a deeper stretch, and just gently twist into your right side so you really, really feel this in the front, your psoas. Two more breaths. Exhale, come up just a little bit, kind of do little circles with your left hip, like you're stirring a pot. Inhale and exhale. We're gonna hinge forward back into your low lunge, but this time, left hand on the inside of your right foot, reach back for your right toes. It's okay if you do not touch the top of your foot. You can grab a scarf, a rope, even a blanket or a sock to wrap around the outside of your foot so you can hold just like this. Otherwise, if you can hold or you don't feel like holding, don't hold it, okay? I'm gonna hold it and we're gonna do 2 deep breaths in through your nose, out of your mouth. Really send this breath to this space where you feel the stretch, allowing it to gain a little bit more oxygen, a little bit more support. Now on this next exhale, you're gonna push the top of your foot into your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Beautiful. You might be able to pull your foot in a little bit more. 2 breaths and then push again. Exhale, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, pull your leg in just a little bit more. 2 breaths. And release your foot. Place your hands on the inside of your right foot. Step back, plank or tabletop. Roll your hips up, downward dog, and forward. And up, and forward, up, and forward. Bend your elbows, guide yourself through a plank or a tabletop into your upward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Guide your heart slowly down to the ground. Tuck your toes under. Tabletop, plank, up into your downward dog. Raise your left toes up high. Bend your knee. Pull your hips outwards into your left. And breathe. Slide your shoulder blades toward your ears as if you're pushing the ground away from you. On your next exhale, draw a line through center. Touch your left elbow to your right, your left knee to your right elbow. Slide back up and open. 5 more. Two. 3. 4, and 5. Step your left foot in between your hands, high lunge. Raise your hands up and into the sky. And breathe. Slowly lower your right knee to the ground. And we're going to sit in your low lunge. So left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe placing your hands on your hips, on your right glute, just gently guiding your right hip closer to the ground. And just breathe. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Slowly come up just a little bit, drawing circles with your right hip. Inviting more blood flow, more energy into this area so that we can perform a little bit of a deeper movement. All right, guide yourself into your low lunge. Again, if you need a pillow or something for your knee, please grab that. Right hand on the inside of your left foot. Bend your right knee, either getting that sock, rope, scarf, sweater, whatever, leaving it, or holding onto the top of your foot. If one leg is noticeably more tight than the other, just breathe with that thought. Accept that that's what's happening in your body. And let's move on. 2 breaths. Twist into your left side a little bit. Exhale and push your foot into your hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Maybe pull your leg in just a little bit more if it gained if it released rather some stress. 2 breaths. Exhale and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Maybe a little bit, your foot comes closer to your hips. 2 breaths. Exhale, release your foot, hands to the inside of your left, and then step back, plank position. Bend your elbows, guide your heart through the ground, upward dog or cobra, through your plank or tabletop once more. Guide your hips up high, downward facing dog. We're gonna come into dolphin pose. So you can place a block or a pillow under your elbows, but you're gonna gently lower both elbows to the ground and breathe. You might feel this in your calves or even your shoulders. Literally anywhere you could feel this, honestly. I just want you to breathe into your body. Fill your body with energy. Increase the flow of the magic. And breathe. Breathe. Feel the breath give you power and stability. Push your palms of your hands into the ground. And slowly come up into your downward dog. Slide your shoulder blades towards your ears and back and towards and release. Once more, towards and release. Roll forward, plank. Guide yourself through tabletop or chaturanga into your upward dog or cobra. We're gonna hold for 2 breaths. Slowly guide your heart towards the ground. Engage your core either through table or plank, upward facing dog. A little bit faster this time, you're going to raise your right leg up and into the sky, bend your knee, open up, hold for 3 breaths. Then draw a line through center, over to your left elbow. And up. And to your elbow. 4 more. Up. To your elbow. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Step your right foot forward, high lunge. Raise your hands up. Beautiful. Lower your left knee down, low lunge. And hold for 2 breaths. Maybe placing your hands on your left glute again. And then left hand on the inside of your right foot. Bend your left knee. However you're doing this, you're going to take a breath in and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Beautiful. 2 breaths. Exhale, push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Look forward this time. You might feel more stretch than when you twist. 2 breaths. Fill your belly with this air, with this life. And then exhale like you're sweeping away all the shit it's touching. Last one. Exhale. Beautiful. Both hands on the inside of your right foot. Drop your left toes down. And this time you're going to just step back, however you get there, into a tabletop position. Right arm in front, left toes behind. You're going to bend your left knee, touch your toes, and then reach forward. 7 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reach, cross your left ankle over, and open up to your right side. 2 breaths. And right fingertips to the ground, through your tabletop. Tuck your toes under, downward dog. Immediately raise your left toes up and into the sky. Bend your knee. Open your hips and breathe 3 breaths. Press your fingertips into the ground to support your body. On this exhale, draw a line through center. Touch your left knee to your right elbow, and then up. And touch. And up. And touch. And up. Touch. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Left foot on the inside of your right hand. Raise your hands up, high lunge. Slowly lower your right knee down, low lunge. We're gonna take 2 deep breaths here to start. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, maybe hands on your right glute. One more breath. And then right hand on the inside of your left foot. Bend your right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Inhale. Exhale, push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 2 breaths. Push. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Turn your chest forward. Again, to feel that stretch a little bit deeper in your psoas, your adductors. 2 breaths here. Release your foot, hands on the inside of your left. Step back, tabletop position. Reach your left hand forward, right toes back. Adjust yourself as you need. Bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand and forward. 7 more. 6. Engage your core, pull your hips away from the mat. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Beautiful. Right toes over your left ankle. Keep your legs straight. Reach your left hand up, twist. One last breath. And then your left hand comes by your right, tabletop position. Tuck your toes under, reach your legs up, downward facing dog. Now, you can come into dolphin, elbows on the ground. You can clasp your hands, tuck your pinky under into that cove that your hands create, and then settle the back of your head in between the cusp, the cup sort of that your hands create. Remain here in a sort of handstand prep, tripod handstand, headstand. If you would like, you can start to bring your legs up into a full headstand. Remember to push your shoulders away from your ears, engage your core, and engage your legs. We're gonna take 4 deep breaths. You can remain in dolphin or in headstand prep for these 4 breaths. Last breath. Guide your feet slowly down if you're up, using your back muscles, and then come into your downward facing dog. Amazing job, everybody. Even just holding that dolphin, holding that headstand prep is really, really outstanding. Slide your shoulder blades to your ears and back. Let's stretch out your subscap and your rhomboids a little bit. Guide your knees down to the ground and walk your hands forward into a child's pose position. But don't worry, we're not giving up so soon. We're just resting for a moment, recuperating our energy, grounding ourselves. Inhale. And exhale out of your mouth. I like to place my chin on the ground here. Slowly guide yourself into your tabletop position. Roll your spine back and forward and back and forward. Settle in your normal tabletop position. Tuck your toes under, reach your hips up to the sky. Now we're gonna go through that again. This time, if you'd like to do a forearm stand, I'm inviting that, okay? So first level, dolphin pose. Second level, clasp your hands, pinky under, head rests into your cup, and you raise into your headstand, okay? The next level, doesn't really, however you want to associate your hands, your wrists in line with your shoulders, with your elbows, that's fine. Or you can press the palms of your hands together in your forearm stand, okay? For me, it kind of depends on the day. From dolphin, if you're coming into forearm, if you're already in dolphin, start taking your 4 breaths. If you're coming into forearm stand, associate yourself, and then you're just going to hinge your hips forward, whoop, and guide yourself up. Oh, I can't catch it today. Three breaths if you're up. Woo. And lower it down. It's not my day for forearm stand, and that's okay. My arms are tired. I did arms today, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, let's meet back in tabletop position. If you're in forearm stand, gently come down. Roll your spine in your tabletop position. That was not the best demonstration. Okay, breathe here. And sit back on your heels. You're gonna come onto your left side in a sort of half mermaid pose. Clasp your hands, bring them over to your right. Tilt your head over to the right. Look down with your nose to the soil and then draw a line up to the sun. Connecting these 2 power points. And then feel this stream of energy from your point of grounding to your point of energy, to your point of power. And see in your mind, maybe closing your eyes, that dolphin pose, that headstand, that want to be forearm stand. Even if you didn't quite do it today, just me, just like me. You see that power, that stream that we created today, simply by flipping your perspective. Unclasp your hands, sit back, extend your legs forward. Point your toes, inhale, raise your hands. Exhale, fold. Relax your shoulders, your head. Slowly roll up. Press your fingertips behind you, fingertips facing toward your toes. Bend your knees, we're coming into reverse tabletop position. So raise your hips off the ground. Three breaths. And slowly lower your hips to the ground. Swinging your legs over to the left this time. And we're gonna do a half mermaid on the other side. Clasp your hands, bring over to your left. Clasp your hands in the opposite way that you did before. And then head leans over to the left. Draw a line down again from the soil, all the way to the clouds and the sun and the universe above. And knowing that even though grounding and stability is necessary to coordinate and protect your sense of self, your confidence, and your truth, having a bit of mystery is also welcome. It invites curiosity and interest and adventure. And that's just what we did today. We adventured, we explored our limits. And our limits may change every day. What we can and can't do each day changes, but we have that grounding, we have that stability. We still know who we are, even within the adventure. Slowly come back. Come into your tabletop position. Tuck your toes under, downward dog. At the end of classes, when I used to go to yoga classes, I used to love playtime at the end. So I invite you to try something different. Try anything that we did today. Dolphin, headstand, forearm stand. If you're feeling like your arms are exhausted, you could try some back bends, something like that. But let's start in a downward dog, 3 breaths, and then let's do a little bit of playtime, okay? Just feeling the music, just feeling your body, and we'll spend a little bit of time there, okay? So let's do downward dog. 3 breaths. And I just want to remind you, your playtime may be like a tabletop, working into like a side plank, maybe just doing cobra, and that's beautiful. I want you to play with your body. I want you to explore and feel. Okay, so whatever your body calls to, maybe you want to try something else, and just go for it, okay? Just breathe and play. Maybe, just maybe, once you're done exploring, your body's like, all right, let's take it easy now. We're gonna meet on your back. When I practice, just by my lonesome, I try things a couple of times. And if something's just not working out, I move on. Because honestly, I know that my body's just really not feeling it that day. So I invite you to do the same. If you're working on handstand, you're just really not coming in that day, just take it easy. Take a breath, move on, do something else fun. It's not always on your agenda. Like today, my forearm stand was just not vibing with me. So move on. You do back bend, you do headstand. You find something else that your body craves, is feeling, is inviting. I want you to cross your right knee over your left and either take hold of your knees, or you can walk your hands out to hold the outsides of your feet. This is just going to decompress your spine a little bit and invite greater flow of energy down your central and your governing meridians. Inversions are really good for activating and kind of feeding your crown and your third eye chakras. So if you're ever looking to gain a little bit more insight, some wisdom, you're working on your intuition, any type of clairancy, inversions are very helpful. Even if you just lay with your legs up the wall. It's also really good for helping lymph flow and circulation. Switch sides, left knee on top of your right. Again, either holding onto your knees or bending and reaching for the outsides of your feet. And you can let go of your feet, press your feet into the ground, raise your hips up, engage your glutes. And we're gonna hold here for 4 breaths. Exhale, slowly roll your hips to the ground. You can either remain laying down for the next couple of breaths, or you can cross your ankles and roll up to sit. We're going to take 4 deep breaths, but we're going to do it box breath style. So inhale into your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to guide you one more time, and then we're going to do it by ourselves. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that 2 more times at your own pace. Beautiful. Let's do 2 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Invite that autonomic sigh. And thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel a little bit more energized, a little bit more in tune with your body, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.